Samuel Leeds here, and the big problem with most property investors is they don't know how to work out the return on investment when buying properties. If you want to be able to do that, stay tuned, I'm about to explain how. When most people buy properties, they buy with their feelings and not with their formulas. And that always ends in a disaster. So you want to be buying with formulas. And what I mean by that is working out what the return on investment is. How do you work out the return on investment? It's really, really simple. When you're buying a property, there's only two figures that you need to look at. And then those two figures you divide together and that gives you the return. And what are those two figures? Number one is how much money are you putting into the deal in total? So that would be the deposit, any refurb on the property, any legal fees, setup, stamp duty. How much money are you putting down in total in the property? That's the first figure. So when you're about to buy a property, write that figure down. Second figure is how much annual income or annual cash flow profit, whatever, are you going to be making from that property? Now, I'm not talking about how much you're going to be able to rent the property out for. I'm talking about what's the profit. So how you're going to work that out is you're going to take the annual profit, which is the rent, and then you're going to knock off the expenses, mortgage payments, voids, management, maintenance, all the figures that are gonna happen. I usually say 10% for management and 10% for maintenance. So how much are you actually gonna be left with in profit cash flow? Then you divide the annual profit by the total investment, times that figure by 100, and that will give you, boom, the ROI, return on investment. And that is the only thing that you should be thinking about when buying properties. What's the return on investment? Now, in my opinion, if the return is less than 20%, I'm not interested. It's got to be higher than 20%. And on top of that, of course, you're going to benefit from capital appreciation. Now, on my 2-day program, the Property Investors Crash Course, we actually give out a sheet which will calculate return on investment. So a monkey can do it. It's just a case of like tick the forms, fill out the boxes, and then you'll be able to see how much a property will give you as a return on investment. And you should be able to do that in 5 minutes flat every time you look at a property. And those of you that have been on the crash course will know that by the end of the crash course, you'll be able to find properties that give you 20% and above return on investment. It's incredible. So hope that's been helpful. If you haven't booked on the crash course yet, then you are an idiot. So get yourself booked on, and I really look forward to seeing you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.